Focus is another important aspect of language learning. Recently, I read a book called Unlimited Memory by Kevin Horsley. And if you're interested in how the memory works, you should definitely give the book a read. It's amazing about how the memory works and what you can do to increase your memorization powers. But anyways, one thing the author mentions is that people don't remember because they don't focus on what they're learning. They're distracted, and as a result, information passes them by. For the average person, our memories aren't bad. We don't remember things because we don't focus and we don't pay attention. You have to focus. You have to focus if you want to absorb and retain information. Some of the ways to focus is to first remove distractions. All of the answering phones or responding to text messages or looking for information, for example, that's not related to our studying or our learning, watching TV, things like that. When we're distracted, our minds are away. So you might say, for example, that you're studying or learning a language for an hour a day, but really when you look at it, maybe you only spent 20 minutes or 15 minutes working on the materials, while the other time was spent distracted doing other things. So you have to remove distractions if you want to really retain and absorb information. You have to focus. You also have to dedicate time when you can focus solely on your target language. So you're not multitasking, you're not doing other things, you're not having people call you or beg you for your attention. You have to dedicate specific time when you can focus solely on your target language without any distractions from anyone or from anything. And I just want to remind you that 10 minutes of focused attention is better than 1 hour of dispersed attention. So basically, focus, and the information you get when you focus is going to last longer and be retained longer than information that you might absorb, if you do absorb it, when you're distracted and when you're doing a million different things and really should be doing one thing. With focus, energy can play a role in how we can focus. When you have enough energy or a lot of energy, it can really help you to stay focused and to absorb information and to read better and to listen better and so forth. But if you have low energy levels, then that can really deplete your ability to focus and to pay attention. So you want to watch out for that. You have to try to get as much rest as possible. You want to make sure that your mind is clear and so forth. So watch out for having low energy levels. When you're studying or you're reading or you're learning, try to do the 45-15 rule. So basically this means study for 45 minutes and for 15 minutes take a break. And take a break doesn't mean just sitting down. Maybe go out for a walk or walk around in the room that you're studying in, or you can listen to music or watch a quick clip or something, anything to remove yourself from the studying and to forget about it and to give your brain a chance to clear itself out and to your body to recharge so that you can go back to studying and learning with a clear mind. If possible, try to get some rest before learning, especially if you're coming from work and you're exhausted. If you can take a nap or a power nap or a cat nap, whatever you want to call it, then that's good so that your mind can be refreshed and ready to take on a new challenge. You also need to find excitement in your learning. If you're learning in a boring way or your learning is not enjoyable, then of course your energy and your focus is going to go down. You won't pay attention. But if it's exciting, if you're doing something exciting or you're working with exciting materials or something that really has your attention and grabs your interest, then your learning and your focus will be better. Your focus will be sharper. So make sure you find excitement in your learning and in your style of learning and in the materials that you're using. As I said before, environment is very important. So choose an environment that will allow you to focus. And you also want to try to keep clutter away. So try to keep your area organized wherever you're learning or studying so that your mind will be able to focus. There's a lot of studies that show that a cluttered area isn't good for focus and that it can really distract you. So have a clean area an environment that's conducive to studying. Maybe you need to have enough light, so it shouldn't be too dark that it'll make you want to fall asleep. If you can get natural light, that's really good as well. But your environment is important. So when we talk about focus and its importance, some tips to remember are to work on your energy levels. Make sure your energy level is not so low when you're studying or learning. Study for 45 minutes in an hour, and then for 15 minutes, take a break. If possible, try to get some rest before learning. Find excitement in your learning, and then ensure that your environment is suitable for your learning.